Now we're ready to go.
Okay. So, hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Where we last left off, Wayne and Taliesin got pretty fucking fumed when they found out that T-Racker fucking drugged Dan with werewolfitis. But then realized that for some reason he's no longer afflicted with it. They're not sure if it's because of it being a small dose or if it was because of something else. But he seems to no longer carry the effects of lycanthropy.
All right.
Yeah. And then everyone was just retiring for the night because everyone's fucking on edge.
I'm not. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I said everyone's going to bed because everyone's fucking on edge.
And I'm just gonna curl up next to my bear and give him a sweet kiss on the cheek and be like, "You're a good boy."
I know.
That's when my bear goes, "Actually, I identify as a woman.
I identify as an Apache tackle copy.
I identify as bear."
The only pronoun you can use for me is bear.
Actually, I identify as a stand.
Oh god.
Bear meets world.
Oh my
I
god.
identify as a panda.
That's funny.
Okay, so you guys have slept and it's now the morning. Those of you who slept wherever you want to sleep, you're well rested and you all awake.
I see.
You're no longer in there.
Back at full health.
Yeah, everyone's back at fucking full health. If you weren't already, which I don't know how you weren't, because you didn't fight anything at all last week.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Self-inflicted injuries?
There was you could have gotten hurt.
Oh, trust me, you guys could have fucking died.
Aw, I wanted to die.
Like 100%. You guys were like 5 seconds away from fucking Wayne just going, "Bring in everybody," and you guys would have been swarmed with guards.
After Overkill admitted it, he was 5 seconds away from Dan getting pissed off.
Because if you notice, there's only one entrance and exit to this building. So you guys would have been fucked.
I've beaten him once. I'll do it again.
There were windows.
You defeated guards 1-on-1, not 50-5.
I could actually get out of this building. Because you forget, there are windows.
Yeah, there are windows.
I have a 500-pound bear.
Yeah, you have a bear. I don't think that bear will fit through a window.
Oh, it will.
We've also got oil. We've also got
mean-
oil that we can set on fire.
And a cat.
And thaumaturgy.
And bottles.
I'm just waiting.
It's also primarily a stone building, except for the bedrooms, which you guys are in. Those are wood.
I'm waiting for the day where it's like, oh, Dan's gonna, like, to make his daring escape, Dan jumped through the window. Overkill's just like, I used thaumaturgy to close the window in his face.
I would have him roll for that, and depending on what he rolled, would be really bad.
I'm gonna roll thaumaturgy to cut you in half with the door, with the window.
Literally, the first thing I thought about was like, it's just the head and the arms, and then just straight down.
Oh.
It's like, your cat form suffers. Roll for guillotine.
Roll for
this
guillotine.
This many points of damage.
And it's slashing damage.
Yeah.
But also, it says if my character takes damage, he reverts to his human form. So
Exactly.
then you have a cat body, and then just all of a sudden, a human head just falls out of the sky.
I wasn't expecting like actual decapitation. I was expecting like the fucking window to just come down, and just like crack right on the back of your neck.
Oh.
Like I just said, roll for guillotine because it'd be basically the same force. But so yeah, it's the morning. You guys can go and do what you'd like. There's breakfast being hailed for you all in the fucking area where your robot's been sitting all day.
I go eat breakfast.
Okay.
I go too. Same table.
Bear
All
goes, but he's just like, I'm a vegetarian now. I'm a vegan. I don't eat anything that casts a shadow.
Did you guys know that I vape?
Yeah, I'm sorry. One sec.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's healthier than smoking.
Even though I know that it actually isn't.
Even though there's been most stories of these devices exploding in people's faces.
Not only that, but breathing in just pure water vapor directly into your lungs is also not good.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm slowly turning into a Pumat soul with this voice.
I'm a Canadian bear.
You know what? I'm
Voice
just
is so
imagining him.
soothing, I could murder a child and you'd still love me.
I'm just imagining every time he's speaking, another bear just pops up, just adding on. So it just
You know
So
that I
that's
have
the
multiple personality syndrome? Kill them all.
I eat the souls of the innocent.
You know that cat that keeps following us around? I keep eating his fur.
Not him. I don't want to eat him. Just his fur. It's a
Oh.
fetish.
It's a fetish. Are you
There was
kink shaming me?
this one time where there was these group of people and they had this cat and I ate the cat and the cat turned into air and I was really hungry that day. And then this one guy just kept fucking vomiting salt water. It was really gross and made no fucking sense.
And then he summoned like this weird sword that's just covered in barnacles.
For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought you were about to say barbecue sauce.
That's my new character. That's it. And his next sword, he's gonna fill his sheath up with barbecue sauce. So as he pulls it out, it's just coated in barbecue sauce. See, that's
It's
like
made
an
of
interesting thing.
Welcome
Like,
to Flavor Town.
yeah, I would totally like if the DM would allow it, I would fill my sheath with poison, with like venom, so that every time I draw my sword, there's venom on the blade.
It reminds me, like, wasn't there that thing in Holes where it's like that one woman had rattlesnake venom nail polish?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like, oh, it's perfectly harmless. Literally just scratches one guy and he screams out in pain when it's dry.
gee, you better not use that if you bite your nails.
You don't fuck with
Venom is not
Nazarene.
venom is not
Ingesting
poison.
venom is fine.
Yeah.
Ingesting venom is fine. Well, probably not fine, but like, you know.
As long as you have an ulcer. If you have an ulcer, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
I remember like on like a freaking like final, like a big huge end of the year test, like it said like, oh, are like tarantulas are poisonous? It's like, no, they're not. They're venomous. It's like, I don't know what to answer for this question because like it's.
I would bring it up
tarantulas
in the middle of the test.
Like tarantulas are A, this, B, this, C, poisonous, D, something else. It's like, what?
If the
I
real
don't
answer's
know
not
this-
there, I would totally bring it up. And if the teacher was like, "Oh, you're in trouble. Go to see the principal," I'd take the test with me.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was like one of those. It was one of the final tests. Was like, oh, it's the entire grade. You can't talk.
I would totally bring it up.
Oh, and what I was
Right.
meaning about biting your nails was
I'm just an asshole like that.
what I meant by the whole biting the nails is you bite the nails enough, eventually you're going to cut into your flesh and start bleeding a bit. So
Oh, and then if you paint your nails afterwards, then yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't kill the guy. It was just, painful.
it would still be painful as frick, as much as like having your hangnails being stuck on there and then just pulling it off as it's grabbing
Yeah.
onto your flesh.
Anyway. Off topic. Back on track.
Did it do?
So yeah,
Nom 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 nom.
yeah, you guys are all eating fucking thespians, having fucking out of this fucking world conversation with the fucking Tin Man, but Dan's still in his room.
One of us should probably go check on him.
Bear, go check on him.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
You can talk to him. It's fine.
Yeah,
No,
but I'm a bear.
Go up there and go over there and give him a big hug.
He probably wants contact with someone who's, sentient and knows what the word refrigerator means.
Why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator? I'm having my bear follow you.
It really sucks not having thumbs,
I'm just imagining him saying that along the way to me.
I tried to pick up a mug the other day and I just dropped it and I got fucking really mad and then all the people around me got really scared. And then I got really sad.
I walked into a china shop one day and I was like, what the fuck? What is that bull doing over there?
Okay, so
I said I once bit a guy. He tastes good.
We
Good,
all
then I'm gonna-
died from ghosts.
I just look at the bear after he said the whole biting the guy and saying, "Good, I might need you if this turns out bad." Burr gets ready, bursts through the door, yelling out, "Freeze, murderer!"
Well, Dan, this is on you. I'm letting you describe this.
I'm just saying, you see him sitting at the edge of his bed with his dagger drawn, looking down at his arm.
You've got a dagger drawn and you're looking down on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
you know-
hey. There's no need to cut yourself. Just think of all the blood you'd waste. Can I have that blood?
Did the bear turn into a fucking vampire all of a sudden? I want to suck your blood.
He's the ancestor of Eclipse.
That explains the weirdness.
I want to turn my bear to a
really-
lycanthrope bear.
You know what they say? An apple a day is really healthy.
You know what they say. Eggs can be substituted with human blood.
Did you know that there are enough ovaries in a woman to make one egg salad sandwich?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
We should test that out one day during surgery.
Oh,
Did you
God.
know that this got really fucking weird really fucking quick?
It sure did.
I would assume so. We're talking about eating women's ovaries as an egg salad, while this cat here is taking the pussy's weight out to cut himself.
Fuck you.
How could this happen?
So I want him to roll an attack roll on himself,
Well, no,
and he
he's
has
just-
to hit
he's
his own
about to.
AC.
He's just about to, and he sees them walk in.
To walk in, we fucking kicked the door in.
What do you mean
Yeah,
we?
that
You're
is-
not there.
That is fair. He did basically fucking slam the door open, going, Freeze, murderer!
Somebody once told me.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
Somebody once told me that I was a bear.
Somebody touched my spaghetti.
Somebody once
Somebody-
murdered my friend. Now I follow
Somebody
that
touched
person.
my spaghetti.
All my friends are rugs.
Yep.
All
Bird just
my
looks-
friends
Bird
are
just looks at him.
dead.
I'm wearing your friend.
Actually, no, it's all my friends. I'm wearing my friends. There's Steve and Johnny and Gyro. I don't know why I started going into JoJo names, but I did. And there's higher. God. Okay.
Bear Adventures.
I'm just waiting for this to happen.
Anyway. I don't know how to continue this. I wasn't prepared.
You weren't prepared to murder? I thought you said you did kill people before.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. Okay, we're doing this. Okay. I didn't kill people who didn't deserve it. I don't know what to do.
How do you know that? How do you know that that kid didn't deserve it?
It was a child.
How do
It was a
you know that
child.
kid wasn't a child molester?
How do you know what's good for me?
You know what I hate?
my
Child
opinion.
murderers.
It's
Oh
not
wait,
a
here comes
fairy's
one now.
dad.
We're making really light about a really dark situation.
That's only
Yeah.
because I don't want to have to talk about this. My own talking about it is making my arms hurt.
It's just throws the knife down. Just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't.
You could finish what you just started. Looks down at the knife and take the pussy's way out, or you could continue. Sit, even though you're gonna carry that with the rest of that death with you for the rest of your life. Just remember, you're still doing this for a reason. You're not done with that, are you?
But can I really? I know we did this to save my sister, but can I? Actually, you guys don't even know about that yet. Never mind. I have.
Nope, you said it out loud. We know it now.
No, you don't.
Okay. Damn it.
I have a reason for this. I just.
Well, if you stop
I'm
now,
going out to save
your
someone.
reason's fucking null and void. I don't even know what that means, but I've heard smart people say it.
I have someone I need to save, but I don't know if I want them to see me like this. Someone who's done this.
You could.
Somebody. I just don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Just.
I mean, we've all
And this
done
person is-
things we wish we could change.
He's
I
gonna.
once drugged this little fucking kid and turned him into a werewolf.
Oh wait.
I mean, this one time I was playing with my brother and I pushed him in the river, and he didn't come back.
Now I'm an only child.
So.
Backstory
Dan-
there.
Then my
guess Dan's
then my
parents-
sister
Parent
then my
story.
sister then my sister jumped into river to try and find him. She never came back too. Then my older brother he didn't come back too.
Just everyone's dead.
Oh my.
That actually
friends
happened.
are
That
dead.
actually happened to a family I knew.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Jesus. Anyway, so guess he's gonna just stand up, pick up the knife, sheath it, and just look at it and say, thanks. I guess. Thanks. It probably is a really good thing that you did this. I'm gonna go.
You know,
Well,
in all honesty, I thought, and Bird just goes, in all honesty, I didn't know you were here. I was going to rob you.
Noble.
well, aren't you an asshole?
Noble.
Yeah.
I use thaumaturgy to close the door.
Phase Core, can you roll me a dexterity save?
Dexterity just save?
Yeah.
Yep. Before you fucking take a fucking Dave, roll a d4.
A D4. I can do that.
You take 3 damage from a fucking door hitting you in the face.
Fuck!
Technically, FaceCore could literally wipe the party right now.
Why?
Because he can sing the Sirens song.
Oh,
Yeah, he can sing the fucking... Yeah, he could
the suicide
Banshee
song.
Wail. Yeah, he could Banshee Wail. Oh, that's bad.
Dan's
That's
gonna
really
just
bad.
walk up and open the door, see him on the floor.
And then he's gonna do the dinosaur.
Ah, my nose!
Ow,
Who
my
would have done
bee.
such a thing?
Who could have? What kind of asshole could have done such a thing?
Nobody
Okay,
has the
I'll
power
guess
to do
yes.
that.
He's gonna just look at him. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Was it you?
I'm gonna take you down 2 guesses for that.
Oh.
Was it the small child?
You gotta give-
I'm 3 seconds away from stabbing you right now.
As you go to stab him, you roll a 1. Your dagger gets lodged in the fucking floorboards.
Oh. You know what? It probably. You know what? With my last guess, it probably was that. It probably was the same asshole who probably drugged your rations.
Probably he admitted it.
No. He would never do something like that.
Again, he admitted it.
You must have
Remember when-
quit.
Bird just looks at the bear. We murdered your friend and then he took you under his care only because he wanted you alive to have a bear.
Bears has an existential crisis.
You have a point.
Is that true?
Is that true, Dad?
Of course not.
Dan can just
By
be.
the way,
Thanks
news. Snaps his
Thanks
fingers.
for-
You're adopted.
Thanks for
You're
That's-
adopted. What?
thanks for stopping me. It probably would have ended really badly. I'm gonna go.
Well,
I'm gonna go take a walk.
We either see a dead little ninja cat assassin or a dead cat corpse in your room. Probably a lot of blood. We probably had to pay to clean it. I'd lose a lot of shiny
either
stuff.
way, he'd be delicious.
Shut up, Bear.
Okay.
I'm not in the mood right now. Any other day, maybe, but not right now.
You want some fuck?
No, Ron. I don't want some.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay. This has fucking diverged into just fucking meme.
Yeah.
Uh,
So he walks up. He's gonna just sees the tracker and just doesn't say a word. Looks over at Dracon. He's like, I have
Well,
something you're gonna want to know later.
hello, the 35 people that just showed up.
Wait, what?
We have 35 viewers right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know which is worse, the fact that they came just at this point or what I'm about to do for fucking Thespian's character.
Oh God.
So,
How's everyone
so
doing
you,
today?
so you're talking to Dracon, right?
Yeah.
He's just going, everyone I die. And he's just drinking his sorrows away.
Right now might not be a good time. Maybe later.
I gotta fucking offset his I want to murder everything attitude somehow.
Yeah, make him an alcoholic. Drink his
Gonna
sorrows
leave.
away. Fuck the lizards.
Oh,
they
these
sneaky.
guys are from poning.com. Well, hello, poning.com.
Gonna give Bear a little pet and just walk outside.
After Blaze leaves the room, Burgess looks into the room and goes like, "Well, time to do what I came here to do," and and starts searching the room.
Roll investigation.
As I leave the room, you mean so like
I
when
already
I
have a thing for
when I
this.
turn I'm just saying, when I turn the corner, so when I turn the corner, as in like right here, you're gonna start robbing the guy who has superhuman hearing.
Man,
No,
you
it's
keep
while you're
adding
leaving
new
the
shit to your
door.
character.
He has cat ears.
Doesn't mean you have
What do you
superhero
think?
hearing.
Cover. with the hood.
Cats can be deaf
Cover
too.
with the hood.
Yeah,
I mean,
Cover
at
them
the
with
most,
the
you
hood.
would have to roll perception to hear him, but you're also outside.
but he says the second I leave the room.
Damn.
I think he meant the
Fine.
tavern area.
Well, then in that case, they would have locked my door behind me.
Well, thank you very much, War Chief. You're more than welcome to be here.
Well, Phase Core, you don't find anything because he's a monk and they have very few personal fucking things and they usually carry everything with them.
That's literally
Damn.
part of their description, yes.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they
So
only get like 5 gold.
Yeah. You find nothing.
You
Damn,
find
did not
a bed,
pass through.
2
Yeah,
pillows,
you find
a blanket.
bed. Yeah.
You find like, maybe some spare rations just in case.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You find a weirdly blue colored fur ball in the corner.
You find like a torn jacket covered in spit.
Well, I mean, it's been 2
I would
days
say
and
the
it's
blue fur
dried.
ball is him throwing up the drugs.
Yeah, that too.
Throw
So
up
what
the
do you?
drugs.
So you're just taking a walk, Blaze?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately,
like,
this monk
don't
does
wanna
not
think
carry a
about it.
fridge and a kit with a kitchen sink.
He's just thinking about life.
Okay.
After you murder a little child.
Hey, it's Overkill's fault.
It's
He
always my
drugged me.
fault.
Are you going anywhere specific, Blaze?
No, just mainly just wandering, just trying to find a place to think.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna look for like a fight club type thing where like you can go like an arena where I can go and challenge people for fights.
You put on a red baseball cap and go like, I'm
gonna be a Pokemon master.
I'm gonna be
So
a
you're looking for like a
master.
fight club?
Like an
thing,
arena
basically?
or like anything that like I can be like, hey, I want to fight people for money.
Okay. Roll me an investigation while I read a thing real fast.
Sure. Skills. Investigation. I rolled an 18.
There's you hear that a lot of people don't deal with that kind of stuff because it's not really a smiled upon sport.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can like do around town for money?
Oh, I'm still reading this thing, so 1 second.
Okay.
Because there's a thing that I'm tempted on giving a character, but it's a weird thing that I have to think about. technically I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. Okay.
People who are watching, don't forget there is a giveaway going on the stream for people who are followers. So, free Steam games.
If you want some free shit, then go ahead. Sign up. I'm a bear.
You sure are.
So, are you going anywhere specific to think, Blade, like a temple or anything?
Thinking about it, sure, yeah.
Okay. There's like 3 or 4. Are you going to any one specific, or are you just going to a random one?
Random one.
Okay.
That he's walking around town for hours and just sees one and just walks in.
Okay. Using my fucking mental map layout of the city. Okay. This is one of the few buildings that from far away you could definitely tell is a temple. Because god damn is it prettier than all the other buildings around it. This thing looks like it was fucking plucked from the fucking finest of lands and just placed in this shitty city.
How did I miss that?
Yeah. As they have some banners across the sides showing a dragon
Hey, thank you for the follow.
like profile.
Red Asgard, thank you. Thank you very much.
Presumably for the Platinum Dragon.
What, the Star Platinum Dragon?
Right.
No, not the Star Platinum Dragon. That's
Oh.
a different thing.
Okay.
This is the
Blue
Star
Eyes White
Platinum
Dragon?
Dragon, the world. But yeah, so inside the temple, there isn't really a lot of people there.
Alright.
There's like maybe a few. There's a few people that like. I don't want to say run, but they keep the temple tidy and they like do odds and ends around it. Because
Okay.
it isn't like the fucking like they don't have like proper church services unless someone's fucking dead. Which then they'd most likely go to the Matron of Ravens temple,
Alright.
which is all about death and shit. But one of the people there working spots you, and he kind of perks up for a moment and walks over and just go and you now notice that this is it's a rare sight in this city. It's a fucking dragonborn. Besides Dracon, this is like the first other dragonborn you've seen in this city.
This racist ass city.
Oh. I'm not expecting
Well.
that. Hello.
Hello. How may I help you? Are you searching for worship, a clear mind, or just here to be blessed by the Platinum Dragon?
Clear mind would definitely be helpful right about now.
Yes, that is something most of us wish we could get, and so few of us are allowed. What ails you, my child?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I've heard some pretty weird shit. Like I heard about a guy who fucking exploded and then came back to life as a fucking stone statue. I've heard some weird shit.
You keep bringing that up.
I can't top that. Even with stuff I've heard in JoJo, I can't top a person exploding and becoming a gargoyle. Unless I say a
It's
fucking
funny because
person...
if you would have defeated him, you would have found out the reason why.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of that would have topped that would be Oh yeah, there was this girl who gave people stuff so they could turn into fucking trees. That's a part 7 thing.
I heard about this guy who injected people with gas and turned them into giant hulking monsters.
Oh yeah, I've heard about him. Yeah, he's
He's
in.
weird.
He's far away from the mainland.
He like turned into like a weird snake thing. He had a friend who was a bat. Never mind.
So you're looking to clear your mind.
Pretty much.
Well, going by your attire, I would assume that you are a monk of sorts? Or you've at least trained in the ways?
Yeah.
I've welcomed many a monk into these temples, but very few that gave off the presence that you do.
I get that a lot. I'm not
You...
normal per se.
Not many people who are like us are.
Us?
Do you not know?
No.
Ah, so this must be a recent endeavor. Okay. Well, you, someone up there, not someone's fucking printer from the 90s.
Oh my god. Is that my phone? Can you
God,
hear my phone?
Maybe.
Does
It's the
your
God speaking
phone
to
sound
you.
like shitty fucking robot effects from the
Ah,
90s?
stupid phone. Sorry, guys.
It's the,
It's
I was
the God
texting. I was
speaking to
texting
me
my
from
dad
above.
about the dog.
It's the
Yeah, I was
God
listening, like,
speaking to me from above.
For a second, I misheard
Sorry.
it. And thought, for a second, I thought I was really worried for a second, and I thought I heard you say I was texting my dad.
I was texting my dad about the dog because we're worried about the dog's like really really bad well-being right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought he got.
understandable.
He's getting better, but he's also not. Like he every time we take him out for a walk, he has to like lie down. Like even if we walk him around the block, he has to lie down for like 3 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We don't have $1,100 to take him to the vet again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, about the whole
Yeah.
thingamabob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this must be this was a recent endeavor.
I'm assuming as much as you apparently are not aware of it. Yes. Please come with me. Come with me. And he starts walking towards the like a offshoot of the main room because he's not going to talk to every single fucking person in the entire room about this.
All right, walks. He follows him.
Okay.
With a little bit
You're
of
in
caution.
what? Yeah, you're in what is basically his office. Please, please. He sits down. Please, please close the door behind you.
All right, he does so.
Oh, thank God. I was really tired of putting on that fucking trashy ass accent. Okay, so you're fucking special to some god. I don't know why, but some god fucking thinks you're the fucking bee's knees.
Really?
The only reason I know that is because someone thinks I'm special too. You and I are what they call fate touched, and what that entails is we a god or goddess or something has taken either a shine or a pity to us and gave us our own little stroke of luck, if you will.
Huh.
And from what I understand, it's quite the endeavor. It's not often that a person is fate touched. It's usually a very rare occurrence, especially in these parts. So something either really fucked up must have happened or something really cool must have happened recently.
Really fucked up. It describes most of my life.
Well, you're in the right mindset, so that's good.
I've experienced a lot of terrible shit in my life. A lot
I
of it
hate
from
this
when I
pop
was
filter.
younger.
Yes, we've all experienced some pain and anguish in our lives and some horrible things we wish we could forget.
Yeah, mine's a bit worse than most. I don't think I heard many stories quite like mine.
I wish I could. I wish people would fucking move on from the agony that my ancestors bestowed upon this land, but they don't. That's why I'm the only motherfucker in this city. Fucking 300 some odd years ago, one fucking dragon came by and fucked their shit, and now anybody who's a fucking lizard is deemed a fucking monster. Let alone what they do to the other fucking races. That's a tragedy and a half to those, too.
Yeah, I've experienced a bit of that, and I was able to spy on a little bit and saw some of that shit go on. Anyway, but yeah, there's not too many people with a story quite like mine.
Well, then maybe that's why you're fate touched, because they think that your story is an interesting one, and perhaps in
Wanna
the
know
end
ending?
perhaps they want to see where it goes, or perhaps they want you to, in the end, tell them your story. Because again, I have no idea who the fuck fate touched you, so I wouldn't know. All I know is that people who are fate touched seem to have a stroke of luck in some way, shape, or form.
Well, hopefully that luck is for the best. I guess.
Hopefully.
Hasn't been recently. I got backstabbed by my friends, and I just don't know what to do now.
A clear mind comes from those who can look beyond the flaws and faults that they face. If you can look past a person for their actions and see the person inside, perhaps you might learn something new. Something you haven't seen before about a person.
Well, there's one person that I don't really think deserves it. Look inside. Look inside. He's gonna have like a realization for a second. Like
You don't need to be. You don't need to fucking break into the fourth wall here,
fine.
man. I'm just saying some people aren't always assholes for the. Some people aren't just assholes for being assholes. Sometimes they're assholes because they think they can't make friends.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm usually one of them.
If only they could see my face if I turned on my webcam, which I didn't.
Dan's gonna sit there thinking for a second. Just whispers under his breath, Homvig. And then he just like shakes his head like, nope, sorry. Yeah, well, I don't really trust this guy very much anymore. Maybe I'll give him a second chance, but that's gonna come in time.
Pardon me, but what did you just mutter?
Helmvig, the guy who has been helping us recently. I thought something about him.
The adventurer guy from the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, him.
Ah.
What do you know about him?
I know that when I was younger than you, he was around as a clunky piece of shit. And his other friend can't remember his name for the life of me, but I remember that him and his other friend basically run the Adventurers Guild because the person who brought them back is no longer in the city. So they run the Adventurers Guild because the person who gave them their newfound life, he does hand air quotes, to say the least.
Is there any chance that that person might still be alive or around? Is there anyone you knew where they went?
That's ooh. I don't know personally. You'd probably have to ask around town. A lot of the more older folk, you know.
All right. Well, thank you. This actually helped. It's helped a lot.
I'm always glad to help, and may whoever's guiding you protect you, or whoever's looking over you protect you. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go be a pretentious asshole for another, 4 hours until my shift's done. And he walks with you out of his office.
That's fucking funny. That's like something I would do.
What the,
Pretentious asshole from... It's like, oh, fuck, finally. Oh, stupid fucking accent.
Yeah. Oh, finally, I don't need to be a fucking asshole anymore. I can talk like a normal person.
Oh,
How's
shit,
it
he's
going?
got a voice. Oh, God. He has multiple personalities again.
G'day, mate.
Well, one of them is a religious gambler. Look out.
One of them's Australian. Look out, it doesn't exist.
Oh, Australia exists. It's just, upside down.
It's just on fire.
Yeah.
When your fire risk thing goes from low to high, you know you're in danger.
Name one country that isn't on fire.
Canada.
Antarctica.
Shut up, face.
I mean, there's fires there.
Anyway.
Warm.
It's cold fire.
I mean, unless you count the Great Penguin War that happened.
It's frost fire.
I missed Frost Firebolt.
Anyway, I guess he's gonna just walk out, look up at the sky for a second, and then start walking around and asking people.
Okay, and just to clarify what I meant by being lucky, officially you have 1 luck point a day.
Oh.
So any ability check or skill roll that's not an attack, you can re-roll once.
Oh.
Because of your luck. You can spend your luck point to re-roll 1 bad thing, basically.
Cool.
There is also the lucky feat, which gives you a certain number of points as well. This would add to that as well. If you take that feat at level whatever the fuck the next level you guys would get ability scores is.
Cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk around. Start asking people.
Roll me investigation.
Damn it, stupid computer. Why is it not? Alright, there we go.
Okay. There's a couple elderly people that you find, and a lot of them are, when you question them, they don't know where the person went, or if the person even fucking left,
or the person even exists.
Yeah. I mean, they know that someone had to build the two constructs, the construct people, but they don't know who did it.
All right.
Plot twist: it's actually Blaze from the future. The man in the blue armor showed up.
The man in blue armor showed up, started to stop being an asshole, and started helping people.
I would say the one in the red armor, but that guy died a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no.
Well, that's just because he got fucking disinterested in the story.
Yep. Right before I was revealing it too.
Yeah.
It's even funnier.
It's even funnier because I was perfectly happy at taking a back seat to any story you had. Honestly,
Anyway.
I would have gladly taken a back seat for anything to let them fucking shine on, but he was too. Oh, Noble's getting too much backstory shit.
Anyway,
But yeah.
so I guess he's just thinking, just like,
Go on.
it's like there's only like two other people who I can really ask.
One of the older people says that you might try to ask the clockworker. And then they kind of
Clockworker.
point towards where his shop is. Which it's very easy to see because he's got one of those like shitty moving signs where it's like a person with like a really rickety waving hand that you'd see at like the side of like a fucking barn or some shit.
All right, he's gonna thank the person and run that way.
Okay. Yeah. It's fairly simple. You can eventually find the building. The door's closed.
He's gonna be polite and knock.
Okay. You don't hear anyone talking, but you do hear some brief shuffling, and then you hear a really loud sound of something falling over and a whole bunch of stuff clanging on the floor. And you just kind of hear motherfucker.
He's gonna open the door.
And then the door is locked.
Okay.
But eventually you do hear the latch opening and the door open.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, I was told you might know something about that guy who helped out Helmvig and his friend.
I know many people. You have to be more specific.
The guy who like brought them back. Helmvig and his friend.
The blue guy?
I think
Um,
the two people with the fire in their heads and their suits of armor. They died or something.
Oh, yes. Those people, yes.
I was told you might know something about the person who helped them.
Yes, he's a weird fellow, to say the least. Please, come in. And he walks in, and you can see that it was a crate. It was a crate of, like, gears that the box they were sitting on collapsed on one side, so the crate just kind of fell over. Don't mind the mess. I'll get that later.
Okay. If you need any help,
can I interest you in some coffee?
Maybe. Sure. Why not?
Coffee.
Wonderful.
Coffee.
He goes and pours you a cup, and he pours himself a cup.
No, I want a coffee crisp.
And he sets your cup down, and then he sets his down, and he grabs a small container, and he starts scooping something into his. It almost looks like he's scooping like ground coffee into his coffee.
Trying to make it stronger, I guess.
It's instant coffee.
Oh, do you want some?
No thanks.
Okay. He sets it down, and the spoon that he has still has some on it, and he throws it over. And I need to roll for this because depending on what I roll, this is going to be either really hilarious or just end up with something else being really hilarious. So there's a couple wall sconces on the walls with small flames.
All right.
He throws a spoon, and it basically it just arcs right over one of the wall sconces, and that black powder fucking just goes up in flames instantly. You're not
Holy-
sure what it is, but it's some sort of very flammable powder that he just put in his drink. And he takes a drink of his coffee. So you're looking to find out the guy who made the Metal Men.
Yeah, I want to know. They're trying to find him.
It's hard work trying to find a person who doesn't want to be found. Because everybody was going towards him to try and win his favor, to have other fallen loved ones turn to iron and steel so they can live forever.
Do you want to live forever?
The one thing he didn't tell them is that they don't live forever. They have a finite amount of time. Usually, just the proper prolonged time of their actual lifespan. But sometimes they're really weird. I don't know all the ins and outs. I just know that he told me that little tidbit when I tried to get my dear Jessica back. All those many years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, but
Oh, it's fine. My tinkering I do.
Oh, I have so many Fullmetal Alchemist memes that I just want to do right now. You have no fucking idea. You're like, oh, it's just their entire lifespan. Al, Al, do you want to eat, Al? I can't eat, Ed.
well, I want to talk to him, see if I can maybe convince him to help me, or see if there's some other way I can do what I need to do. And I do mean need.
And what is it you're looking for? The path to immortality?
No. God, no, I don't.
Trying to
Sure,
find a
yeah,
way
yeah,
to
yeah.
spark in your youth?
Nope. I'm as young as I need to be.
If only we all were.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't need these damn spectacles. They're pretty thick.
Yeah.
They're like my
He's
glasses thick.
He's Mr. Magoo levels of glasses.
Like
Why
his,
would someone
like his
keep
glasses,
walking? Why would someone keep walking forward if they can't see? Wouldn't their glasses be behind them then?
His
Oh, I can't
glasses-
see. I guess I'll walk away from my glasses. Like,
His glasses are as thick as binoculars.
they're as thick as
Yeah.
they're so
Basically.
thick they have 2 C's.
3.
Oh God.
Sorry.
The last time someone came here looking for him, I told him where to go, and I haven't heard back from that fellow.
That can of Pepsi was him
Honestly.
after all.
Honestly, it's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't. It's
Granted, I also heard some story that he's on the bottom of the fucking river, like, for eternity, but I don't know. People are weird.
yeah.
I just build things that tell the time, and occasionally little toy makers for the little toy makers, Jesus. Little noisemakers for the children.
And up until recently, I know of one other thing.
What other thing?
The girl, the Sabine's girlfriend.
Well, I did lose a good friend a little bit a while ago. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Knew her since she was a child. I did.
Yeah. I knew her.
If you can call them children.
Like I knew her too. Like shows his arms, reveals the wraps on his arms. She gave me these. Says that she thinks that she said that she's like in her last moment she said that they belonged with me or something. Anyway.
Those are keep good care of those.
Trust me, I will. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I know how to treasure what I have.
There might be people who want that, who might come for that. Don't let them have it.
Trust me.
If you have anyone else who has a fancy thing given to them recently that has some weird effect to it, don't let people take it. Keep it. You don't want to know what will happen if those get in the wrong hands.
It's the Infinity Stones.
No.
I'll let them know if I see anyone like that. Anyway, you were saying about the person?
The person that went to go, the person himself, or the person that went to go see the guy?
The person himself.
I mean, I can tell you at least where I heard him say he was going. I'm not sure if he's still there, or if he has any, or if he's even still alive. He was fairly old when I was around your age, young lad.
Well, he learned how to make other people live longer. You never know.
That is fair. He could just be a living suit of armor.
Or in
Or
worst
he
case
could've-
scenario, a living shoulder piece.
I was more thinking a talking belt.
Eh,
But I
it
like
is.
where your head's at. You don't need any clockwork made, do you?
Not off the top of my head, I don't think so. Thank you very much, though.
I'm happy to help. If you know anyone else with weird technology or weird machinery that needs fixing, send them my way.
It sounds like he's looking right at me. Like Noble is literally looking right at me.
I want you to know right now that my eyes are completely closed because I'm doing the Mr. Magoo squint.
Because, you know, the platinum pocket watch I have that's still broken in my pocket.
It's not even that. It wasn't even that. It was for your gun.
Oh, like the gun, too. I forgot about that gun. What am I going to
Yeah,
do
because
about that?
he was putting black powder in his coffee.
Yeah. That's poison.
Apparently
he'll
been
be
doing it for
fine.
years.
But he does tell you roughly where he was told by I'm going to call him the mech maker, where he's going.
All right.
Or the machine maker, the robot guy.
His real name is Steve.
His real name is Mark.
His real name is Ed.
His real
It's
name
Mark,
is
Mark
Mark
the Mech.
Henry.
His
Mark
real
the
name-
Maker.
His real name is Bear.
His real name is Ed.
Actually, no, it's not Bear. It's Dire Bear. It's Bear's father.
I heard this guy was like turned into a bear or something, and like ran off to live the rest of his life in peace. And like, I don't know.
Yeah. His real name is Ed. The first suit he made cost an arm and a leg.
I know you said first suit, but for a second there, I thought you said fursuit.
I will never.
Anyway,
We should get out of this town eventually. God, there's.
I mean, I think we're about to.
I mean, you have a place where you can go
Well,
if you wish to set out on an adventure.
I'm gonna kick Bear in the side and be like, "Go, Bear! Go find this watchmaker. Gotta go fix my gun."
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I feel super attacked right now.
Oh, go right out on your tumbler,
I need a safe space.
your bearler,
Your tumbler.
tumbler. It's just Tum Bear, but they took the A out.
Tumber.
You're gonna hear about this on Yelp.
For the last time, Bear, what the fuck is Yelp?
I'm gonna post this on Raw. It's like Twitter, but for bears.
Yeah. So, if you're actually going to the watchmaker, your bear
Well,
will...
technically, I'm looking for Blaze, but Blaze is there, so yes, I'm going to the watchmaker.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, like you hear someone say that. I was there.
Yeah.
Well, Bear's
But yeah.
smelling you. I'm just like, go find him.
Yeah. Yeah, you eventually do find the building where the outside has this the shitty robot with like the moving waving hand that's on like the wall is like a really 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 nice representation of what this guy might have looked like in his 20s. He is very very far away from that.
And
but
I opened the door.
Oh, hello there. Are you in need of clockwork? That's a bear.
Don't mind the bear. The bear is better company than he is.
Aw,
It's
don't
wearing
get
the-
mad because I turned into a wolf.
It's wearing bear armor.
He puts the like fucking 4 inches thick glasses like to the edge of his nose. You are some pretty strange people.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't let me in with this asshole. I will agree with you, but don't do it again.
Ooh. Is coming from never mind.
I mean, you're the one looking for a guy who, for all accounts, should be dead. And this guy's coming in here riding on a fucking bear. What am I supposed to think? How am I supposed to think? I'm like 100.
I put the gun down. I put the gun and the pocket watch on the table.
Oh. Those are finely crafted.
Well, one of them is slightly exploded.
Fair. Fair.
Let me just
You
wipe.
make these yourself?
Let me just wipe off the children first.
He picks up the pocket watch and is inspecting it. It's finely crafted. Did you purchase this?
Yes.
Or did you have it custom made?
I
Very fine.
Let's just say I found it.
Yeah, let's say that.
This is a good find. It's not often I get to see such fine works of craftsmanship. Let alone out here in this fucking city. I'm the only person who fucking makes watches and clocks and other things that go tick, tick, tick.
And occasionally boom.
How do you know about my props?
Wait, sorry, what?
As his coffee just explodes.
You want this fixed? I'm assuming?
Yes. I want it back in working order and timed correctly.
I'm hearing the voice of this old man. I have like a character in my head, but I can't remember where he's from.
Gregory.
I mean,
Gregory!
I know
Not
exactly the character I'm stealing this voice from. I'm just not doing it good.
well. No, I mean like I have a look, like a character from like a game or something that I'm thinking of that I can't remember.
It's the
Yeah.
it's the blacksmith from God of War.
It's got a lot of structural damage. Did you find this under a fucking rock?
Under a couple
A
rocks.
few rocks, some logs, and under my breath, like really quietly, I go, and some people.
I'm not even gonna roll for perception because he's so old.
Okay, wait. I think I know what I'm thinking of now. Give me a minute. Sorry, keep going.
Well,
Does this hold any sentimental value?
no, I would just like a watch that works so that I could, tell time. That would be able to withstand the travels of being on a bear.
Yes, quite.
Hey, bear, dance.
Roll performance.
I found the guy.
Hmm.
I'll post it in the Discord. The character from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that guy.
It's so perfect.
Robbie.
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
Robbie.
I ever liked Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was boring to me.
Well, I could give you one of mine while I work on fixing this one, because to get these pieces in platinum, no less, is going to take some time.
Or, how about you give me one of your watches and maybe a little bit more gold, and you can keep that one.
Well, you also have...
The bear.
No, it's a gun.
He sets down the pocket watch lightly, even though it's already fucked up beyond repair, basically. To put it lightly, it's going to take at least 3 to 4 months to get it fixed.
Yeah.
The watch.
Yeah, because it's all platinum, even the fucking gears and shit on the inside.
Well, geez,
Fucking Reginald spared no expense for that on that motherfucker.
So if you were to melt it, you would just get a pure slag of platinum.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a
And-
good idea, though.
And some ink from the fucking numbers. But yeah. He picks up the other item and is inspecting it, not looking down the barrel because he's not a fucking idiot, and not pointing the barrel at anyone because he's not a fucking idiot. And you built this?
No, this one I acquired through some means.
Purchased?
More like traded.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know how it works?
I know how it works. I know that it doesn't work.
Yes, it does seem like something might have gotten into the mechanisms. I have to take it apart some to figure out what it is, though.
Well, how much?
Do you mind?
I don't mind at all. I was gonna say, like, how long do you think it's gonna take to get it fixed?
Well, depending on if there's structural damage inside, and depending on if there's anything actually in the damn thing, and if it misfired, it shouldn't take more than a couple hours.
Okay. So let's work out a deal for that platinum pocket watch.
Well, if you want, you can. I'll give you a pocket watch, and won't charge you for fixing your other item. And perhaps I can give you some items to use with this object.
I'll accept that.
All right, I think we have a deal. And he extends his hand out to shake your hand.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
His hand is cold.
I'm like, ooh, you have ice packs for hands.
Yeah, he's got that old man hands.
Yeah. He's got that girl from Scrubs hands.
Yeah. Now, it seems you two know each other, so I already told him all the information I knew about the guy who makes the metal people.
The what now? Wait, what?
The metal
Don't
people.
bother. I'm doing this my own will.
Okay. Apparently
Okay,
he's trying to
well-
figure out how to make what was his name? Reginald?
Who?
The armored dude.
No, Reginald was the guy who had the gun and the pocket
Oh.
watch.
Who was the who's the armored guy again? Helmvig.
Helmvig.
Yeah.
So apparently, so like in my own head, like I go in my I'm whispering out quietly. I go, why is he trying to figure out how Helmvig was made? Huh.
Do any of you have any more tinkering needs?
I don't believe so.
No, I'll just take that pocket watch and go now, and I'll be back for
He-
the. I'll be back for my other thing later.
Yeah, he walks over to a little like dresser and he pulls out a thing. He looks around like, brass, no, that break too easily. Copper, oxidized was too much. Here we go. And he hands you a silver pocket watch
All right.
with gold like fucking fanciness on it.
And this is properly timed, right?
Yes, it's properly timed.
Okay. Thank you.
No, it's a minute off. You're gonna be a
Or
minute off
as
for everything
close
you
to as
go.
properly timed as a person with fucking Mr. Magoo
You-
goo glasses.
You,
can
you
do.
you say that it's a minute off, but the thing is, I'm gonna literally be like the worst person ever. When I'm gonna be like, "Hey GM, what time is it?" Oh, it's around 6. No, what time is it? 6:14. Because I have a pocket watch now, so I know exactly what time it is at any given time.
Yeah, until you forget to wind it up one day.
That's true. I'll have to remember it every day. You know what? I'm setting an alarm for Sunday at 11:30 every week to say I rewind my watch.
That could have been a perfect. That could have been a perfect time to put in a joke like I'm gonna put an alarm for every week on Sundays on 7 o'clock, but I'm always gonna be there an hour late and do it at 9.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, Google, set an alarm for 3 days from now. Yes.
3 days?
Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be for our other campaign. Will we actually be playing next Wednesday? Who knows?
I
It
don't know.
depends on if the third guy's.
I don't know,
fucking so-
man. Like it all depends on if I get if Charlie wants to play or not. Because I'm not gonna play with
Yeah.
just 2 people,
I know.
especially with DJ always playing Pokemon. So it's just basically just me and you.
Exactly. And seeing as it's literally just me being a brand new character and everything, it'd be really kind of awkward if it's just like, "Hi, my name is so and so. What's yours?" Go get him, Charlotte.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he hands you like a silver pocket watch with like gold fanciness on it,
Yep.
and like a nice silver chain.
I clipped the silver chain to my bear's bear armor.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Then get the fuck out of my shop. I'm working. And
Slowly
he
reach
goes up-
behind me for my arrows.
And he quickly goes over to the fucking desk and starts working on the gun.
Son of a bitch. Put the arrow back.
Later, after you're done with the gun.
Is he staring at me?
No, not right now. No, he's working on the gun.
I'm gonna roll investigation.
4.
I'm gonna look around like around the table and anything if there's anything I could steal.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Well, you better roll insight higher than my sleight of hand.
There are there's the gears that are on the floor.
I don't want any gears.
There's the coffee cups.
I definitely don't
Steal
want an
the cups.
explosive coffee cup.
You don't know
Steal
about the
the cups.
exclusive coffee cup yet.
Oh, I
It
don't
exploded
want a
there.
coffee cup.
Other than that, there's just some like assorted fucking like handkerchiefs around that are covered in like
Any tools?
it's either grease or the only tools that he has are at his desk where he's working.
All right. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I guess I'll leave too. Then I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave.
I can't wait for you to go back for that gun. Because I already know what's stopping the gun from being able to be fired.
Children guts.
No. That'd be squishy.
I don't know. So
Children bones.
I'm gonna feign going in one direction, away from Blaze, but then slowly just keep following him.
But like slowly double back.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you heading right, Blaze?
To the guild. Get more information about the guy from the other guy.
From
the guy.
from Valkyrie Jones, who I made the joke that the other guy didn't remember his name, even though it's really fucking a weird name that everyone should remember.
Yeah, I'm bad with names.
It's fine, I know. Trust me, I'm bad with names too. I can't remember people in my own fucking family's names, but I can tell you every single fucking JoJo.
Josephine, Jojo.
Yeah,
Like,
from part 9.
Back when I was in 7th grade, I became friends with this guy, but he was in one of my classes. But I forgot to ask his name, and I kept forgetting for like 2 or 3 weeks, and we were friends. So I didn't know what to call him. So when we were like hanging out at lunch or something, I would just say, "Oh, hey man, what's up?" And like when I was talking about him at home or something to my parents, I'd be like, "I'm gonna call him Wally because we saw him at Walmart." His name was nowhere close to that.
Is it Steve?
No, it was Grant.
Grant.
That's
Is
a
his
nice
last name Imahara?
No.
No, I don't think he builds battle bots.
I mean, he could. I don't know what he does with his life.
That would have been so cool.
It'd also be really weird that he's in fucking high school or
Hey.
7th grade.
Hey,
with
come
Blade.
on, you don't know. You don't know him.
To be fair, he was on MythBusters.
Yeah, he probably lost all his brain cells.
But so you're heading to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Okay. Stepping inside, there's a lot more holes in the floor than you remembered.
The fuck happened here?
Helmvig, or not Helmvig, fucking Valkyrie's just kind of. He's standing there polishing his helmet.
Are you
He's
okay?
polishing his head.
Uh,
He kind
Noble,
of yes.
how far away am I from him?
I'll say you're just out of range for now.
Okay.
And he kind of just pauses and goes, "Oh, hello," and he puts his head back on. Yeah, yes, I'm fine. I like to be shy. I like to keep myself nice and shiny. Makes the adventurers feel really fancy.
yeah. Danny,
Also,
you
because
know.
I had a shit ton of dents in my armor the other day, and I don't know what the fuck they came from.
You're dead. You mean, wait, when we saw you?
Like right after that, like he's got. I don't want to say he's got like a pointed helmet that you can clearly see. He's like took a small hammer to and like hammered out some dents in it. And like re-extended the snout.
I'm fucking dying.
You can assume he's fell a lot in the room, and that's what all the holes are for. Was just his fucking beak of a face plummeting into the ground. But can I help you with something?
Yeah. I'm looking for someone. The guy who helped you in Helmvig. Did he tell you where you went?
The guy who.
The guy who, from what I've been told, owned the guild before you guys.
Oh, him. Ugh. He
If you don't know,
didn't
that's
really. He didn't really tell us where he was going. He just kinda
left.
Yes. However, I'm still a rogue at heart, and I did see him go towards the city of Thornwood, but I doubt he's still there. He might be. Well, it's not really a city; it's more of a town.
I just need to
Small
talk.
village, maybe. Well, he probably would be there. If not there, he's probably dead.
Well, if he's dead, then I have some more work I have to do.
Trust me, if you're looking for him for being one of these, and he clanks his helmet, it's not. He clanks his helmet, and his helmet fucking bobbles because he has no fucking neck to sturdy it, so he's just a bobblehead.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to become one myself.
Ain't
It's
no
something I
strings
just
on
have to
me.
do.
From what I do understand, though, his first prototype, because luckily me and Big H over there, wherever the fuck he is now, he's probably trying to eat glue again. Oh, trust me, that was a thing he did in life. Always really weird with him. He tried to eat adhesive paste.
Okay, I want to actually legitimately shoot him right now.
The suit of armor?
Yeah, I want to shoot the helmet off him. He saved our lives. You don't think I'm gonna get mad?
You also realize that he's talking about a person he's known for like over 100 years. Okay. The helmet is now fucking arrowed into the back wall, and the suit of armor was
I hide
just
behind the door
raising-
again.
The suit of armor was just raising his hand to like touch the side of his helmet, and now it's just holding on to nothing. He would be shaking his head right now, but he can't.
I
I
also
assume
cast
I
silence
assume
through
I
it.
ass-
No, I can't do that, can I?
I mean, it wouldn't do damage, so it wouldn't knock the helmet off.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that.
And I assume whoever did that, I offended with that comment. I'm just saying I've known the guy for most of my well, not human. That was it. Most of my mortal life,
Yeah, I get
and
it.
yes, and the suit like moonwalks, so it's just under where the helmet's embedded into the wall, just so
Yeah.
it looks normal.
You want some help?
No, I'll get it later. But all I remember is that we weren't the first he built. We
Okay.
were there was a couple prototypes before us that they didn't like what happened to them.
No,
They're not nice people.
didn't think about that. Sorry, go on.
They didn't become nice people when they came back, apparently. And perhaps the reason he left here is because he's trying to
Atone?
I was more thinking that he's just trying not to get fucking hunted from them if they ever come back, but that's also
That
a
works
good
too.
idea. I didn't think about that. You're really smart for a boy.
Trust me, I had to grow up
Granted,
fast.
what do I know? I'm a fucking piece of metal with a fucking arrow through my forehead.
Yeah. No.
He does eventually pull the bolt out and just like he just like tosses it into a fucking like barrel that has a whole bunch of crossbow bolts.
Crossbow?
Yeah, it was a crossbow. Yes, it was a.
Wait a minute.
It doesn't matter. The guards are. Trust me, the guards are assholes here. They do that at least once a month.
Yeah.
5 seconds later, another one comes through and hits him into the wall. This one wasn't from you, Dave.
Oh god.
This was from another guard who just happened to go by and like fire into one of the windows. See, the guards don't like us because we're like them but better. Even though we're
Yeah.
not horrible monstrosities of people.
Yeah. Well,
They're horrible.
thanks for the extra info. It gives me more I have to think about.
But yes, he's supposedly. I saw, heard he's in Thornwood. Which would be the helmet like tilts up in thought. Going off of what I remember from my days of being a living creature. Probably about a week or so of travel from here to there. On foot, of course. You could probably cut that time in half if you had some sort of animal to ride.
Like a bear?
You could probably cut that into fucking nothing if you knew someone who could fucking teleport you.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I could get that far.
But, yeah, the last I heard, he's in Thornwood.
So, were you two the only good ones to come out of his experiments, or did you choose
We,
the only good ones left?
I don't think we're the last ones left. I don't even think we were the last. I don't even think we were the next two he made after the prototypes. All I know is that we exist, and he told us that there were some that we have some quote unquote bad brothers and sisters,
Oh,
and to be wary of them. And then he fucked off like most fucking guards do after they get wench pregnant in this damn city.
wife?
Just don't be an asshole in the world. That's all I ask for this advice. For this information I'm giving you. Just don't be an asshole.
Trust me, that's the last thing.
Uh,
Is there any chance I could talk to her, or does she want nothing to do with him since he's a deadbeat?
oh, this was a while ago. I don't fucking know anymore. They've, for all I know, they're both dead. Time is a fucking illusion to me anymore.
Good point. All right.
One day I wake up and I say I'm gonna go talk to one of my friends. Next thing you know, I find out he's been dead for 8 years.
Well then, you've given me a lot to think about, and maybe I should try to find something else to do for what I have in mind.
Yeah. Also, it was just a offhand comment. It wasn't like there's an actual person right now who's pregnant,
Yeah.
whose fucking husband ran out on him.
Oh yeah, I get it.
It was just an open comment he made
Oh, okay.
about how the guards are fucking assholes in the
Oh.
city and they're fucking monsters.
Okay.
In
In more ways than one.
well, so far every person who's been nice to you besides Taliesin, who's friends with the guards, have called the guards fucking monsters. The clockmaker, this guy,
Yeah, we
a
should probably.
couple, a couple
we should
other
probably
people have called them monsters.
Yeah, we should probably try to find out why they're actually calling them monsters.
I mean, it's like every no other big city. Anyone who has like some kind of position of power is seen as an asshole.
I mean, that's 100% not what it. I mean, that's kind of a part of what it is, but that's not 100% why.
Like it's part of the reason, but not really.
Like there is a really fucked up reason, and depending on if you guys ever come back here in the future, you might learn that reason. Or if you do some fucking pestering around, you might figure it out. But as of right now, you don't know the actual reason.
All right. Well, thanks for the information. You've given me a lot more to think about.
Always happy to help, and make sure the big guy doesn't die again.
Well, from what I've heard, you apparently saved our entire party. Yeah, I wasn't there. I decided to stay back and help.
Yeah, are you feeling all right? You seemed that you were kind of ill that day.
Yeah, something happened. Maybe I'll tell you later.
That's fantastic that you're doing great. Oh, wait. What is today? The preparations. Oh God, I'm in deep shit.
You need any help?
I should be able to get it done. It's just I because I don't have a proper sense of time or days or whatever or life. I completely forgot that the festival's in like a couple days. I need to set up my I guess it would be technically propaganda for adventurers. But I should be able to get it done fine. It's not like I'm going to have another one of those weird episodes again.
Be cautious.
No, trust me, I try to be. I'm not. I might be a suit of armor, but I'd rather not be.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if what I think happened is what really happened, then, yeah. I guess be careful. If you feel like you're losing yourself, then
Wait. What do you mean?
I'm not. I think I have a theory, but I'm not gonna say it really because I don't want to throw someone under the bus if they don't deserve it.
I mean, speak your mind. I don't really have ears that have
Yeah.
open. Just. You sounded like you were saying that you knew something about me and.
You have like a fire in your head, right?
I mean, yeah. So does Helmvig.
There's a guy with us who knows how to change fire's color.
I mean, to be fair, it is a simple spell. I mean, hell, I had it as a kid, or I had it when I was living. Sadly, I don't keep that abilities anymore, so I can't
It's so tempting
do
to
it
just be like,
myself.
I use Thaumaturge, you change him black.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That would be bad. That would be
Racist?
very bad. No, that would just be bad.
Man, what would happen if I changed it to like pure white?
You don't know. You'd have to figure out. But
But I'm out of range.
no, I mean, you fucking fired a crossbow into a fucking open building and pinned his head to a wall. I think you're in fucking range now.
What the? Sorry, my cat was like hiding deep in my closet. I don't.
There's kittens in there.
How are you? No, she's been neutered. How'd you get back there?
Yeah, the cat
Well-
looks up and goes, "What the fuck are you talking to?"
Well, someone said a bad pun, and I appeared in the closet. Duh.
With finger
Thought you
guns.
knew this. Yeah, finger guns.
Anyway,
So, did he find out?
did you find out what?
Did Helmvig find out how, the reason we are what we are?
Wait, sorry. Did help? Is this in character?
Yes, this is in character.
Okay.
He's asking
He's like,
you if
I heard
Helmvig
he
knows.
found his body in a body of someone he didn't recognize next to him, which I'm guessing based on the description was you.
Okay.
He heard it was
So-
something to do with banshees.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yep.
Which, oh god. Oh,
Funny
You
no.
should have
thing
had a
about-
better Constitution save.
Funny thing about those creatures,
Scream of death.
I was fine for the first scream. He wasn't. It was the second one that got me.
Well, okay then. Wait. Oh no. Oh no.
But that is the life we lived back then. Adventurers,
Yeah.
gung ho for everything.
Yeah.
Now I just help other people be gung ho for everything because, well,
People
I'm
are
just-
scared of a suit of armor walking around with no one in it.
yeah. That is the plight that we face. That's why we literally just stand against the wall when we go to rest. We don't even have a fucking house in this city. We're just fucking misguarded trinkets.
who can't feel the warmth of another human being, who can't eat nor feel any other thing.
But I guess it's for the best.
No, I'm just imagining FaZe followed both of us. Both me and Overkill, and it's like whispering that in the background.
Nah,
I-
nah,
No, I'm just
Nah,
expecting
he's still-
FaZe to pop in and just, in the future, there will be 5-inch model kits of you.
nah, nah, Bird is, nah, Bird's stuck in Blaze's room because he hasn't figured out how to open the door. He's stuck in there to the point where he's now counting the hours.
Oh, I figured you were in like a fucking, like in a fucking dark hallway, fucking with a spoonful of fucking sugar, shoving it down another guy's throat.
Oh no, I was thinking of sending him to the bakery of that one guy tortured whose wife is at. Gotta finish the job.
God.
He's torturing someone with nutmeg.
That's actually dangerous.
So is cinnamon.
No, but like cinnamon doesn't give you hallucinations.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. I just looked up a list of spices and I just said the first one that came up.
I mean, to be fair, you could be like me and you just like a really lot of fucking hot, like fucking crushed peppers in your stuff, which I do. I love that shit, but it fucking kills me inside.
Dude,
He
I
just
had
has someone's eye, Facebook has someone's eyes opened Clockwork Orange style, and it just has a pepper shaker.
Oh,
so I was sick like 3 days ago. Like
Yeah.
4 days ago, so I decided I was gonna make super spicy chicken noodle soup.
yeah.
My shit still burned today.
Oh
Yeah?
Well, okay then. Okay. So,
Yeah.
gosh.
That's fair.
Why not take a roll? Why not take a roll of? Why not take a roll? Why not just take a roll, a big old roll of a rope, feed it into that person's throat so that it can slowly pass through their digestive system while it also has chili peppers embedded in it, so it's burning as it's going in and out.
That's a long ass rope.
It only needs to be about 150 feet.
That's still
Yeah.
a long ass rope.
also a strong ass rope to be able to resist stomach acid.
It's fucking D&D. It's probably a fucking enchanted rope. The enchanted rope of go fuck yourself. But so yeah, he told you this rough city that he thinks the person who built him and any others like them is at.
All right, that. Thanks. But now with all the other stuff you said, the people who didn't agree with that, I think this might be a last resort kind of deal.
I mean, the world's full of strange people and strange things, so either they'll deal with this shit or they'll move on. Who knows?
Yeah.
Life's a big
That's right.
fucking miracle.
You're telling me.
Miracles, man, miracles.
Yeah, magnets, how do they work?
Well, first you put the state in.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I learned about magnets a few weeks ago, and in my classes, if you asked me a question about them, I could not tell you a thing.
So, what makes a magnet's polarity?
All I remember is that if you
Well,
take a bar magnet, break it in half, now you have two bar magnets. Magnets.
McNuggets.
You have two chicken McNuggets.
So, you doing anything else, or
No,
not
I'm
you?
just
I'm
gonna-
asking Blaze because I know the
I'm
thing
just
you
gonna-
want to do.
I'm
I
gonna
see the thing you
leave.
want to do.
I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna let Dave do his thing first. I have something I want to do later.
Okay. So are you doing it to that color?
yes.
I'm leaving currently.
Yeah. Okay. What color are you starting with?
I'm gonna go from black to white in that spectrum.
Okay. So, yeah, when the fire's black, unlike when you turned it red and he kept fucking falling on his face like a fucking asshole and caused all the holes in the floor. This one, when the change happens, it's as if nothing really happened. He's still standing perfectly still. At the most, he stumbled forward a couple steps, but he's still standing perfectly fine. He looks over at the various ammo barrels that he has around and starts walking towards one of them.
Can I roll perception?
Sure. You hear him walking towards a barrel.
I am not stopping him.
Yeah, he's walking towards the barrel. He's picking up one of the bolts. Specifically, it's the bolt that you fired, Dave.
Okay.
He's like inspecting it.
So,
Looking at it.
need any help setting up or anything before I go?
No. I'm sure I can set this up perfectly fine. Enjoy your day there, Mr. Dan, was it?
Yeah.
Enjoy your day. I have work to do.
Okay then. Do I notice the fire at all?
From the angle that he's standing, he's not actually looking at you. He's just like inspecting the bolt.
All right.
Are you leaving the building?
Yeah, leaving.
Okay. So Dave, he points the tip. While it's still black, he points the tip of the bolt towards the fire, and with the index finger pushes it in, and it disappears. And then it shifts into the red, because it'd go black.
Wait, so he took my arrow and he put it in his armor?
You're not sure what happened to the bolt.
Okay.
You didn't hear it going ting 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 down into his shoes. It's like he did the fucking death from Family Guy when he eats the chicken wing, but with your crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Basically, where he just like shoves it in and nothing comes out. And then as it shifts into red, he stumbles back, almost falling. He almost falls, but he quickly like fucking zoom punches his fucking arm where like the armor just extends just enough to where the cloth that's inside hiding that he's not a real person is still there, like still moderately holding it together as he grabs hold of like a wall and like, pulls himself back up. Not this time, motherfucker. I got this.
His hand falls off. He lands on his ass.
And he like starts moving around, like he's basically doing the any person playing a fighting game for the first time, where he's like trying, like moving all around, making sure he understands how everything works. Every so often, his ass falls off, and he has to pick it up and put it back on. And then, just as he's getting the hang of it, he's like, okay, time to go give this baby a test run. He turns, and the thing changes color.
It's orange.
I feel bad for the guy who's in red so much.
Who's in red?
You don't know. But the orange one is proper fucking whatchamaffuck. And he's just like, that's disconcerting.
Not again.
Shakes his head a bit, kind of like pulls his one arm back, like basically rejointing all of his one arm back into proper place. That was weird. I better fucking get everything ready. And he starts dragging, or he like walks into a back room and starts dragging something out. He gets it just about halfway out through the door before the color changes to yellow. Where the fuck am I? What the fuck? He like lets go of the thing. What the fuck am I? The hell? This is not what I signed up for.
I'm just waiting for you to either do Thespian's girlfriend, I keep forgetting her name, or the little girl.
God, I'm not that dark.
Oh, come on! That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for the little girl.
I mean, it's definitely quite a weird state to be in, and he like pulls off a finger, and like the finger's still bending and moving, and then he like reattaches it, and it's like, this is a weird state to be in. I should do some research on this. And he turns to like start to leave the thing, and right as he turns, he's like, "Oh, excuse." Color change to green. God damn it! Why am I here again? I told you last time I just wanted to die. I don't want to be part of your fucking demon rituals, you fucking monstrosity. And he just sits down on the ground like a fucking pouty 4-year-old, just waiting for his fucking time to run out. Because this is Reginald again.
I'm glad you remembered the colors.
Yeah. When it turns blue, it's just
It's Helmvig.
Why am I in the Adventurers Guild again?
It's like he closes one eye. He's in 2 different places. Closes one eye. He's in the inn. Closes the other eye. He's at the guild. Like, oh fuck.
hey, what's your name? T-shirt guy. Do you need arrows or something? Why are you at the Adventurers Guild? What do you mean? What am I talking about? You're clearly in the Adventurers Guild. You're right here with me and. Where's Valkyrie? What do you mean, who is Valkyrie? I'm talking about the person who I'm in here with all the time. You should know this person.
Did I remember his name for once?
What do you mean I'm seeing things? I can't be seeing things. I have no fucking eye. I'm a fucking ball of fire in this thing. And he like he reaches up and like opens, like grabs what he would think would be what he thinks is his proper like helmet to lift up, but he's just like missing the actual helmet in the room. See, I have a fucking fire for a face. What do you mean it looks like it's half burning? How can a fire half burn? You're stupid.
At this exact time, at the same time, what's his name? FaceCore is having a conversation. Let's hear the other side of the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, FaceCore is hearing Carlson going like, "What? What are you talking about? We're in my inn.
Are you okay?
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not seeing things?"
Oh god, I've been stuck in this room for so long, I'm starting to hear voices.
Still surprised you don't know how to open the door. Especially since I think you were... Oh, no, you were outside, and then when I left, you went in.
Yeah. Is this my punishment for trying to rob... Is this my punishment for trying to rob someone who was trying to commit suicide?
And then you somehow locked yourself in the room.
I'd like to imagine that as he walked in, he like accidentally like just caught the tip of the door with his foot and it closed behind him. But after that, it changes to the indigo color, and the suit just falls limp.
I'm gonna have to explore that with Hemvig later.
You just hear the bear voice coming out of it.
Hey guys.
I don't like.
No like.
It's the bear that his face core is
Fucking-
wearing.
Fucking flailing like a bear.
It's the bear that face core is wearing.
Where's my skin?
It's the bear that the bear's wearing.
Yeah. Oh, last
Last
thing
I
I
saw,
remember,
I
I was
was
hanging out with Steve.
Last I saw, I was protecting an ancestor.
Uh,
But no, the violet seems to either not have a soul bound to it currently, or just unresponsive at the moment.
and now white.
Well, no, they're still violet
Oh.
because that was indigo. Roy G. Biv. So when it switches to violet, it kind of like reaches behind his like head, and it would rub the side of his head if it wasn't for the giant fucking Valkyrie fin sticking off of the side of his head. Well, the side of the suit's head, and it's just like, ow, what the fuck hit me? Why am I in the adventuring hall? What the fuck am I doing here? Last thing wait. That motherfucking metalwork! I'm gonna have to fucking kick his ass.
Who the
And
hell was that?
The person gets up, but only gets up using their left arm. And completely disregards their right arm.
Oh
the entire
no.
time.
Is this?
Yes.
Oh god.
And is genuinely just like looking. Why am I? I know it couldn't have been the clockworker because he only builds shitty shitty arms, and then she like reaches over and like lifts up the suit of armor's arm, and it just goes limp. Oh, glad to see those features carry over to this. That kind of sucks. What am I gonna do? Just fucking spin around and hope that my arm smacks someone to death?
I'm just imagining, like, I became this suit of armor, but I still have this lisp.
I don't even have
I don't even have
lips.
lips. Yeah,
Remember in Toy Story 2 when Woody's arm gets fucked up and he can't use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now. It's the same arm too. Well, what the fuck? I can't tell the guards because they'll just kill me. Why do we even do that? Well, I know why we do that, but we should just tell the. I think whatever. I'll just live with this, and starts to walk and color change to white.
Give me 2 seconds. My cat wants to leave.
Yep. And while it's white, I don't know. The person, the suit pauses.
All right.
And like moves around, like looks around, looks at his hands, like opens and closes his hands a bit, looks at the back of his hands, sees that the armor's a different color than what he thinks from what he was normally wearing, This is one of his fucking prototypes. But this is one of the other fucking suits he made. Fucking destroys me, but still makes more of these monstrosities. I might just have to figure out how to make this permanent.
Oh God, Dave, what have you done?
And he
I change it back.
hold on. He starts to walk towards the door, and the color changes again. Not back to orange, but to a different shade of green. I know you're here. This is all good fun and all, but you can really get some people in very bad trouble. I'm all for a good joke, but when that good joke can destroy an entire city, that's a bit much.
Is Reginald again?
No,
No.
this is someone Dave knows very well. Remember the color I told you?
I'm leaving.
Uh-huh. Well, you have a nice day. I'll let this guy go back to his lifestyle. Just make sure to draw this in good detail.
Bastard.
Oh snap!
And then it returns back to orange, and he just goes, I should see someone about this, but I can't. There's no fucking robot. There's no fucking suit of armor doctors. Those are blacksmiths, and those people are fucking horrible people.
That's a blacksmith.
Draw this in great detail. Make sure to draw this in great detail. I just pop
Dave
it
knows
out.
exactly.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Yes.
Well, no, I'm just making. I pop out of a barrel. I can draw this in great detail. Oh, it's like
But
roasted.
yeah, so Valkyrie starts to drag out the fucking thing that he was trying to drag out before back out, and starts setting up the inside of his shop for the festival coming up.
All right.
I go back to the inn.
Okay.
Ugh.
Helmvig's sitting there talking to Taliesin, like, I swear to God, man, I was sitting here and I saw the Adventurers Guild. I shit you not, man.
I'm actually gonna sit across from Helmvig,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna be like, Helmvig, I have to ask you a question.
All right, ask away, my friend.
If I make your fire brighter, will you be louder?
No, I don't believe that's how that works. If it's a change of hue, I believe that would be a different person.
But I just want to make it brighter. Same color, just brighter.
Man, that would eventually lead to white.
No, the color will still be the same. It will just cast a brighter shade of that color.
I don't believe so. At the most, it's more. The fire is more like a representation of our eyes.
You make the fire bigger. I can see everything.
So, like, for example, if I wanted to look at something very small, the fire gets like very big, like inside of the entire helmet. You can see some of the flames like trickling out of the front visor. This would help me see very small things. If I wanted to see very large things, it becomes very small, about the size of the flame of a match. I would go like this.
So you're saying I can turn you into binoculars?
Ow.
What? No. How would... You can't even see through
Sleep
me.
time. No, I'm kidding.
Sleep.
No,
How can you even hear me, bird person? You're in the other room for some reason.
I want to
Locked.
explore.
All of a sudden, I became so much more dapper in the last 5 minutes.
I really want to change it to Violet again, and see what that's all about.
Well, I mean, I feel like you should hold that out for when Thespian comes back.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was Violet. Yeah, Indigo was the one that didn't have anything.
Indigo, that was the one.
That you didn't perceive anything at the moment. Maybe it was just an amputee and he couldn't get up.
I tell Taliesin what I did.
About the armor?
Yeah. Especially the black and the white.
Is there anything you do that doesn't risk destroying this town?
Well,
He rides a bear.
I did find some information though that might be useful doing it.
Such as?
Well, there are multiple versions of the armor.
Well,
there are more than just the two of these guys.
We, some of us knew about that and just,
well,
don't
one of them
tell
was
the
that
others,
destroyed the
but-
entire fucking city.
Yeah, we are, yeah, we know about him.
Out of character question. Out of character question. Overkill. What if you take the two of them, put them in the same room, and make both their flames the same color?
We did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When?
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
one controlled one half the body, the other controlled
Exactly,
the other
yeah.
half.
When they were really close together, only one could control a half. But
I'm
when
just
they were far
imagining them
away,
doing
it's a
synchronized
side-
dancing.
Well, as close to synchronized dancing as they could.
I tell him that I want to talk to this other person, but so what I'm gonna do is
Which person? Because this is very specific.
the black one.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him I want to talk to the black flamed one. But I need everyone around me, and to make sure that we could actually make sure that nothing bad happens.
I mean, at the most, we could, like, pull him apart. If he doesn't mind, of course.
Well, I was just thinking, like, just take the helmet off.
Well, I mean, yes, but it's still a body at the moment.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you've seen since you've said you fucking shot the fucking helmet into a wall.
Yeah.
They can still move their body.
No, well, what I meant is take the helmet off, like, bolt the body to the ground, basically.
I don't think he'd appreciate that.
I can probably help with that. I mean, I got Monty here,
Yeah.
and there's Mortimer over there who, if worst comes to worst, he can fucking body slam the motherfucker. Isn't that right, Mortimer?
What?
Yeah.
Isn't
It's
that
just-
right, Al? Yeah, what?
Ricky and Mortimer.
You just hear, yeah. God damn it.
I just want to eat
But
the
Monty is the
cheeseburger.
name of his mimic. He named his mimic Monty.
Aw. Is it Monty Ohm?
No, but that did come to my mind when I thought about that. Like right after I said it, I was like, oh, that could be really sad.
Ronk and Marty.
To be fair, Monty did wear some really weird shit, so
Fuck
it makes
yeah.
sense. So it makes sense that to have a mimic that changes into clothes be named Monty.
Ronk and Monty. The bootleg Rick and Morty.
But yeah. So he basically just points his hand, and you just like his clothes change back to his normal wear, and like his hand just like the tip of his finger just like starts to get bigger and swell, and then just like expand out into like a fucking like net of chains around the armor.
All right.
I wasn't expecting that to work. I'm gonna let you know that now. That was really cool.
I look over at Helmvig. And Helmvig, I'm gonna remove your head now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put your head down on the table.
Okay, Valkyrie would do that all the time.
Yeah. But I'm also gonna change the color of your fire, and you're gonna disappear for a little while.
That's fine. I needed a nap because this guy's fucking insane and thinks I wasn't seeing two places at once.
No, you were.
I'd like to imagine that the minute you changed the colors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you were done.
Soof.
So it's basically just wait, what?
Give me back my arrow.
So this is the great. Are you sitting? Wait, are you setting it on the table in front of Taliesin and you?
So wait, okay. I will do this.
Put Bear where you want the head.
Oh, okay. Well, Bear's gonna be right here,
Okay.
and then I'm like right here.
Okay.
Cuddling with Dracon.
Yeah.
Actually, move yourself to one of the sides real fast so I can move Thespian's character. He's gonna be over here in this corner, wallowing in self-pity. Once I can fucking click him and move him. Jesus. Game, come on. There we go. So yeah, and then I guess fucking Taliesin will be sitting over here since he needs to kind of be sort of close to his mimic.
So, you need back my arrow?
The fire kind of like is like moving up and like looking like doing a like looking around the room thing.
What time of day is it? And I know exactly what time it is.
Well, let's see. You guys got up, ate breakfast, had a little depressed sesh. He went and found out that a fucking god wants to.
Well, I just want to know if it's dark or it's dark out yet.
I'd say getting close at the very least.
Around so.
Okay.
Probably around maybe 6 or 6:30, 7 o'clock around there. 6:44.
Thank you.
I was about to say.
I know exactly what time it is. I was gonna say it. Yeah, so I'm like, all right. So I see that you're not going to be compliant.
I'm just observing my surroundings. It's nice to.
You're in an inn.
Yes, the Broken Barrel. If that is Taliesin Bennett the Ninth, I presume. And you are some amalgamation of things who has the ability to do this to me.
Yeah.
Why have you pulled me away from myself?
Well, I want my arrow back. And two, I want to know what the hell you were doing.
I need to fucking see something on Helmvig's sheet because it's technically happening through his body. This is gonna be really weird.
Can I just say I noticed the fact that he said, "Why'd you pull me away from my body?"
Oh, I know. I wasn't gonna bring it up. At least not right away. Come on. I know better than that.
Okay, so it's +3. Well, technically a +5 counting proficiency, but he's not proficient, so +3. What's your armor class, Dave?
Oh, it's like 19?
Is it 19?
19.
He just spits
Okay,
around like
so,
supersonic speeds.
He basically spits your bolt back at you, but because he rolled a fucking 18, it doesn't hit you.
Oh.
So it does kind of like tink, 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 tink. Damn, I thought that'd fly farther.
It bounces against a wall, flies back, like hits a brick on the other wall, and like a brick falls on Phascor's head.
So where are you right now?
Right now I'm in an inn.
Okay, where is your other you?
Why would I tell you?
Don't you want to meet up? Think you can fight me? Or even attempt to think you can hurt me? Aren't you a little bit mad that I can literally pull your existence away from your body at any given time?
I mean, quite frankly, yes, I'm pissed. I was kind of working on something, but other than that, I mean, at the most, I just need to work on that a little bit more. I just need to work on that at a little more awkward intervals to get it finished, since it's the final piece I need to make.
So what's to stop me from actually not letting you go back?
Well, you'll have to sleep sometime.
That is true, but I could teach thaumaturgy to another person.
You can teach cantrips?
You sure can.
Oh.
I had to roll deception. 1 second.
Now, I do know that it's not going to be based on Helmvig's fucking charisma. This is going to be based on his. He rolled an 18, not counting his modifier.
He beat me.
Right. And I'm the fucking king of France.
Oh,
What the fuck is France?
yeah, what the fuck is
Fran.
France?
Fran.
Well,
F-R-E-N-Z.
okay, so I can't actually teach cantrips, but I could definitely
Try.
find someone who can definitely do it. Or I could just drink fucking irradiated coffee all day.
Yes, but that's not good for your immortal body.
Yeah, it's true, but you know,
Even
I did
if
learn
you
something.
It's strange.
I did learn something about you, about your type.
Is it the color spectrum?
Oh, it's like that, except that I found out that if I make your fire dimmer or brighter, it changes your eyesight. But here's the other thing. I can extinguish it.
From this host, yes.
Yes. But
The flame will still exist. And
I could track where the magic is going afterwards. I
roll
can't.
Deception.
I can't. But I know people who can.
Roll deception.
But I do know people!
Roll deception or perception.
Perception?
Or not perception, persuasion, or
Persuasion.
whatever the fuck it is.
So what do I... Alright, persuasion. 19.
Well, he rolled a big fucking 8. You also realize that would kill whoever this is, right? If a party that isn't this person, this spirit flame, extinguishes a spirit flame, they're gone.
Oh, I know.
Until the until I
Is Blaze in the room?
reforge.
Blaze, are you in the room?
I have no clue. I thought I would be at this point. Like,
Sure,
I
I mean that's up to you.
I'll have just like gone back to my room, seen FaZe, be like, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah, you open the door like, have you been in here this entire time?
Squawk!
I'd like to
No,
imagine
you.
sitting there rocking on the bed, hugging his knees, just like, in the future, in the future, in the future.
No,
In the future,
you open.
I will be released. In the future, I will be released.
No, it's just, in the future there will be doors for small animals to escape through doors.
That or you open the door right as I'm about to throw my last bottle of oil at the door, hoping to burn it down to escape.
I
Uh,
So I'm
So
But,
Blaze isn't in the room then.
whatever.
Okay.
What like, I was gonna say,
Well-
I do that, and I'm on my way back, and I see what's going on. and
yeah,
it's like,
I'll say that Blaze is in the room for this. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
when,
I'm just
as
like
soon
walking
as I
around.
look around and I see Blaze, I point my crossbow at him and I go, I wouldn't be afraid to kill you, to kill Helmvig, to get the information that I need. And I'm pointing it at him and I'm winking at you, Blaze.
And what information is that?
I want to know where you are. You already know
And-
the information I want.
And why do you want to know that?
Well, you seem like a very interesting person and someone who might maybe want to stop this from happening. Because if I were to just tell other people how to do it, I don't know, maybe broadcast it throughout the entire city, find other mages who knew thaumaturgy.
Yes, but then what would happen to the White One? I'm sure you've seen him in your little spectacle of colors.
Oh, yeah, but
You perceive things the wrong way. Though that could just be because of your mixed heritage.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if he actually knows. I'm gonna roll insight.
I'm imagining I'm just standing in the doorway.
Well,
just,
fuck.
like, with my hand.
I might as well just believe it.
Well, hold on. Motherfucker rolled 2.
Yeah, but what's his wisdom? What's his charisma?
At the most, you would have tied.
Oh, then I would have won.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
He's telling. Yeah, he knows. You don't know how he knows, but he knows.
I'm not afraid of my heritage. I kind of actually enjoy it.
But you also I enjoyed my heritage for a good while as well. And I also enjoyed the my children as well until they until they ran away from me.
Blaze is gonna
Wait,
Dan
I
is
had to write that down.
Dan is gonna pipe up. I mean, like, I'm just standing here. I'm not even looking at you, and I feel like you're kind of scary. Wait a minute.
Poor boy. Poor
I
boy.
recognize that. Were you? Did he looks at Trek? Did you? Okay, you did it again, didn't you?
My crossbow still pointed at you. Just so you know.
Look, Mr. Tracker, as you prefer to be called,
Yeah.
I'm not the one you should be worried about. I'm not the threat to humanity.
I think we should listen to the scary ghost man.
And if you think a fucking mimic is hold down one of my creations, you're surely mistaken.
Yes. Thank you. I have all the information I need, and I blink him out of existence. I tend him back to Helving.
Okay. I was like, wait, you didn't just kill the NPC that saved your life, did you?
No. It's back to Helmvig now.
Okay.
I put his
But I
hat back.
fucking-
I put his helmet back on.
No. Before you even do that, like, around, and it just sits up. The mimic did jack shit to really hold. The mimic was doing jack shit to hold the suit down. And the mimic just like skitters back to fucking Taliesin.
Well, good fucking useful you were.
I mean, at least he knows how to play up appearances because he fucking stayed still and didn't fucking move an inch to try and kill us.
Yeah, except I could have stopped him instantly if I needed to. He knew.
Yes.
He wanted our information as much as we wanted his, and now I know who he is.
Quite frankly, it seems like he knew more information about us than we did.
Yeah, but the problem is my information is readily out there.
I still have a weapon pointed at me. Can I please?
Oh, I put my crossbow back on my back. I was gonna shoot you with silence if you wouldn't say anything. Just so you know, I wasn't actually gonna do damage.
I mean, I did say some things.
No, like I meant like I try and stop him by doing something or anything like that.
Oh, or shoot him with fog cloud.
Yeah, like I would just been like, no, I am prepared for this.
Hallway fills with vape smoke.
Yeah. I would have shot him in the roof of his mouth, then cast fog, so his entire mouth would just fill with fog.
Throwing a ball of catnip.
Fucking shoot it into the mouth of a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
You vape, bro.
You know what you did? You can never have a dragon fight me now. Because the silence stops dragon breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a fucking dragon.
It's true, but it stops like its most devastating attacks.
Yeah, but unless it's like How to Train Your Dragon dragons, like that one that has a wrecking ball for the entire body.
Well. Yeah, but So
Blaze, you know that guy you were looking for?
Yeah?
Found him.
Right. You're not.
That was him.
Well, I guess Plan B is now Plan Not in a Million Years.
He's making something to kill everyone.
No, I got that.
So we need to
wait. That's things you put on things for a scale.
What?
What color?
Black.
Oh.
Oh my.
And I'm not worried about this whole white armored person either.
I feel like we should be. If one scary guy says to be afraid of another scary guy, I feel like both scary guys are worth being afraid of.
No, I honestly think that it was a ploy.
Which is sad because the white one was doing more scary shit than this guy. This guy was just doing what Valkyrie was doing.
No, he was taking my arrow.
Yeah, he fucking grabbed the arrow that shot into his fucking face and fucking ate that shit. And then was
Only evil people do that.
Yeah,
I'll take this arrow and eat it.
The other guy was doing the white one was doing some really sketchy shit.
I mean, FaZe ate a dagger. Does that count?
I mean, the white one was literally about how he was going to destroy the city if it wasn't for the fucking traveler's intervention.
Anyway, it would have been funny.
We
Oh, by the way, now I know how to summon the Traveler with the dark green.
we're
Oh, that's the Traveler. Okay.
we're not supposed to do that, Tracker.
Supposed to do what?
We're not supposed to bother Father.
Yeah, but we need to. He's
not a bad guy.
uh
The only reason his spirit fire or soul flame or whatever you want to fucking call it, my fucking light show in my brain, is that color is because of the things that he's done to
Ern.
us, his children, as he calls us. Because of that, they because this is technically considered necromancy in most places. So we're not really the greatest things around. We're like fucking having skeletons fucking doing your mining for you, but worse.
huh.
Or better, technically, depending
Well,
on how
I
your
want to
views
find
on
your
mining
father.
skeletons are.
I want to find your father. I either want him to do things or bring back a lost child.
What? The one from the woods?
Yes.
How did you?
Because I've been following you.
This is... I need to... Can you do a half and half for color?
It's tricky, but I could.
I need to speak to Valkyrie, and I don't want to fucking walk all the way. If you could try and get that to work again or something.
I do exactly the same thing I did last time.
Okay, once that happens, you hear Valkyrie speak up like, God damn it, why am I... What now? And they start convert, and Helva kind of just goes, they want to see Father. From what I understand, they went and visited you and gave you the light show, if you know what I mean. And they learned some things.
What are you
What do you mean
doing?
they-
What are you doing? Why are you rotating your fucking body around?
Oh no.
Oh, Blaine. You said, what are you doing, Noble? I'm like, what?
No, I know what you're doing.
What do you mean they want to see? What do you mean that...
Sorry, I'm done.
That explains the blackout. Okay. So that's why I have holes in my fucking floors.
I'll be right back. I gotta go turn him red for a second. I'll be right back.
Like, you see part of the armor like kind of like lunge forward, but it can't move because the other one's just sitting there nice and relaxed. You basically just see like one hand like trying to fucking like a snake that's just too far away and being held to bite you. It's like, you motherfucker! I just want to fucking. You don't mess with spirit fire, damn it!
Now! Don't make me make you permanently red.
Why do you want to see Father?
Because he has something I need.
He has something I want to know.
No, but he has something I need. He has something he needs to know, but he has something I need.
Look. I was given, well, technically anyone who really knows about us and our creation, one-handed air quotes, is that if someone meddles with fire, including this, We have to make sure that they don't do black or white.
Well,
Because it'd be
Black is your
want to
creator.
because we don't want to disturb father or the firstborn.
Now, I'm perfectly fine with disturbing your father. In fact, if you don't tell me where he is.
From what I understand, I already did.
I didn't hear that.
And the helmet begrudgingly turns towards Blaze because Helmet just wants to see what everyone's doing. I already told him where the last place I saw where father went. Well, technically I don't call him father, but all of us refer to him as that, even though it's a really stupid thing to call him. I also read that this is a Full Metal Alchemist thing to do, calling a person father, and that's really fucking bugging me now.
It has been
Now
bugging
that
me
I
for like 20
now
minutes.
that I realize what I've been doing.
I've been sitting there like going like, I hate you. I hate you more than anything. Die.
100%, this wasn't meant to be a Full Metal Alchemist reference. It was just me giving the suits of armor a thing to name the person besides creator, because he's not fucking Frankenstein.
I mean, I think father is even weirder, but okay.
I mean, a father is a person who helps give you life.
True.
They were dead. He helped them give them life.
You heard it here. Babies were dead before they were born.
So, I mean, some people believe that.
I honestly believe that life begins at birth. Actually, life begins at death. When you die, the light at the end of the tunnel is just another vagina you crawl out of.
Yeah. Needless to say, I told you the last city I saw father in.
Guess we're going there.
If he's there and you pester him, that's on you.
Bastard, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that, but I know I did. And I'm sure Helmvig's gonna just fucking forget that in the next 5 seconds anyway.
What?
I'm not that stupid, you know.
I'm not that stupid. What was your name again?
Besides, at least I remember your name. You can't even do that. Okay. Enough with the hurt comments. I know you figured out how we died and all. And I know that it kind of stings, but you don't need to be a dick on top of that. I mean, I'm not the pretentious asshole who has giant fucking fairy wings on his fucking face. No, you're the idiot who lightning bolts out of your fucking horns. Okay, you got me there.
He did save our lives. And for that, I will spare your father. But
To be fair, I'm sure he has a multitude of himself.
Yeah.
That if one is extinguished, he'll just go into another one. But
yeah. I'll find the Prime eventually.
He's not a bad guy. Honestly, he's just trying to figure out a way to stop the firstborn.
And we'll stop them eventually too.
Cause I'm assuming you did all the colors.
Oh, I've met everyone. Well, there was one that just didn't. But I did meet all of them, yes.
Well, if it's a color that wasn't active, perhaps it's a color that the fire was extinguished before. Trust me, I've thought about it several times with a fucking pail of water.
Jesus.
But someone
suicide this episode.
But someone needs to run the adventuring hall, and someone needs to keep the fucking legacy of the fucking machine maker alive.
All right.
All I'm going to tell you is that you saw the white armor, or the white color. You saw that he realized where he was. You saw that he knows what's going on.
Oh yeah.
He's the one that ran away. He's the one that's bad. He's the one you look out for.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Sure.
Well,
Mostly it just starts to fizzle
yeah, I
out.
was gonna say it's a 10-minute cooldown. It's like a 10-minute. It only lasts 10 minutes.
And right as he finishes saying that,
It's like, see, I told you, be afraid of the person that what we're afraid of says to be afraid of.
and like once it fizzles away, the like super tense trying to kill you arm just like slowly just goes like limp and like goes back into a nice comfortable position. As much as I would really not like to visit him to him in the future, I understand that you have some things you need to deal with, but I can assure you, because unlike the other one, I actually know a lot more. I just let him keep up appearances. I might seem simple-minded, but I'm not.
That's why I like you. Not to mention, I kind of need you.
He's not a bad guy at all.
I'm
Whatever
not.
he's trying,
I'm not saying he is. I'm just
whatever
saying he has
is-
something I want, and I want it, and I'm gonna get it.
whatever he's doing to save the world is probably some sort of thing that can contain the white fire and not let it out of the world.
Like I said, I'm not here to pass judgment upon him for anything that he's done. He just has a product that I want, and I'm going to get it.
I just want to save a little girl.
That too, but that part comes second.
What product do you
For
want
you.
from him? Because I don't know off the top of my head.
I want a suit of armor.
You just
I
want
want another. I
Look
want
at him.
another suit of armor that it has the flame in it.
For my bear.
Oh,
That is exactly right. You said there was one that went on all fours and became a bear. I want it. You.
no, I said that as a joke. That
Oh,
was the
you
one that
son of a
was just
bitch! It was a
empty.
joke.
Yeah, I said it was a joke because it was one that was just limp and didn't move, and then you made the joke that'd be funny if it was the bear, and I was like, yeah, and it starts moving on all
Well,
fours.
It's canon now. I want it. I don't care.
But if that's the only color remaining, then, you know,
There's other colors because there's brighter and darker variants of each.
Yeah.
alright.
Because the Traveler's a dark orange, whereas Reginald's a regular, or not a dark orange, a dark green, while as Reginald's a regular green.
Alright.
And Lion Groom is some guy who talks about wanting to beat up a whole bunch of other people for a wish.
Ugh. And we have light yellow who becomes a god later on. And he's a frog.
Boop, boop.
Goldfire, Jesus.
It's just some rich, pompous asshole.
What about Fire?
Just, my name is Chad Kensington, and
Oh,
I was rich
Chad.
as fuck before I died. My father owns all this land.
We need to watch Funhouse's Friday the 13th episode when they did with Chad.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I mean, if I ever played Chad when I played Friday the 13th, I would use that voice, but I'm too busy playing AJ because she has great stats for stealth.
Yeah.
She's also voiced by Marisha Ray.
All right.
Um,
Now-
Anything else anyone wants to do?
I kind of wanted to do one thing. I just wanted, like before, I wanted to let Dave do his color thing first.
Okay. What do you want to do? Because
So
there's one more thing I needed to do with Dave, too.
with all the chaos going on, Dan's just gonna walk outside, lean up against the building, look up at the sky, like just like kind of whisper like, whoever you are, give me a sign.
I want the traveler to show up so bad.
You see the clouds. You see the clouds start to slowly form together to form a symbol that you know all too well. A hand giving you the bird.
No, it turns into Mufasa, and it just goes,
turned
you
into a-
have to go back to the Shire.
It turned
That-
into a dick.
That would
Big
be if the fucking Stormlord was pissed at you.
Yeah.
He would turn clouds into a giant middle finger. Actually, I need to fucking look because there might be some really weird shit about this that I don't know off the top of my head.
If we're doing you know what, then I can send you a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean, I
12:30.
literally have the fucking book right in front of me, so I'm fine. I just need
Alright.
to find the right page because I just need to give a brief read up over it.
Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna go see Deadpool. So, speaking of
Nice.
Deadpool, for you guys, there's no after credit scene. Just so you know, if you go
There's
see it.
one.
No, the after credit
There's
scene
a-
is before the movie.
Well, there's a mid-credit scene.
Is there? Because aftercreditscene.com, whatever it is, it says there is none.
There's a mid-credit scene.
No.
From what I heard, there were like 2 weird special credit scenes.
I've
There was
heard,
one that
there
was before the
one-
movie as well.
Oh, I don't know. You actually, now that I read that, it's really great that it made you fate touch, because it's all about luck and shit, and that gives you a luck point. But you
Yeah.
feel a slight warmth on yourself from what should be the sun, but there's no sun out because of the clouds. So you feel warm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your little message or whatever, your little presence note or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
So Dave, it's been a couple hours.
It sure has.
If you wanted to pick up your item.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my sword. My gun.
Okay. Yeah, he once you come in, he's like just finishing like the last turn of like one of the screws.
I'm just gonna-
Perfect timing. I
I'm
just
gonna-
finished it. There was some really weird stuff in this thing. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
He hands you the weapon, and he also hands you a very small, like maybe like the size, like maybe not like a regular size dice bag, but like a little like a slightly larger one.
Yeah.
That's like maybe 4 inches across on the bottom, and like 6 to the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
That has like 10 or so rounds of ammunition for the gun.
Yeah.
There you go. Where do you find the gun?
I traded for it.
Okay. The person you got this from really didn't take care of his gun.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got it for so cheap. Just out of character,
Gee.
the reason why I said trading is I traded his life for it.
Yeah, it's like you got it for a steal.
Yeah, it wasn't worth much.
I mean, some people say this stuff costs an arm and a leg, and
I
another
mean-
leg, and another arm, and like half of your chest, and pretty bad scarring on your face.
And your mortal soul.
Just
But
whatever you do, don't burn green fire inside the armor suits.
I'd like to imagine that anytime you turn any fire green, it's just him like, where the fuck am I now?
he's now just permanently bound to my spell. Like I turn a candle, he's like, oh come on!
Come on, this isn't even proper. Well, I guess I'm a dickhead now, literally. Delightful.
Oh great, now I gotta watch you masturbate.
I mean, he could turn around.
Oh, you put a mirror behind you! Damn you! You're so smart!
For some reason, the flame straight down the candle. But yeah. So he like walks back over to his desk and like there was like bone shards in the damn thing.
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. Like, as you said, it never worked, so I took it.
I mean, that would be fair with the different pieces of fucking bone in the damn thing, let alone the misfired shot in the barrel.
Maybe he was
that I
trying
had to
to,
clean out.
maybe he was just trying to fire the bones. Like he ran out of bullets and he tried using bones.
Not where these were.
Huh.
I mean, at the most, he could at least have screwed the bones on the tips of the fucking shells, but he didn't. He just fucking like jammed these into the gears. I mean, these aren't anything compared to my weapons, but they work. It works.
All right.
And like you look on his desk and there's like several like those weird like pencil erasers that you put on the back of pens with like the weird like triangle shape.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of those on the table that are just bone, but they're like bone shards of various sizes, but that size being the biggest, that he took out of the gun.
Yeah.
As well as a misshapen bullet that was in the barrel from the explosion.
Yeah, thanks for this gun, Pistol Whipson. Okay, time to rob this place.
What's the damage on it?
On what?
The gun.
The gun? Oh,
Or do you want me to just do it next time so you can like try and balance it?
well, I already know the actual damage for the thing. I just need to bring up the fucking page.
I love how you designed a character and I killed it in a fucking school shooting.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is so tempting to turn that armor suit white.
That's gonna be bad.
Come on, final boss fight! You gotta do it now! Well, we're all weak.
Here we go. Here's
Just
the
put a
gun
shit- just
solder.
put Just make a giant suit of armor with a chandelier inside it and light each candle a different flame.
Don't forget, you said that exact thing when I challenged Taliesin. You're like, oh, this is gonna be bad. He did hit me once.
Yeah, but Taliesin also isn't immune to most forms of damage.
Well, that's
But I'm opening the thing now, so I can actually tell you the exact thing for this, because this will have a misfire.
okay.
Which, if it misfires, you'd have to get it fixed from someone who knows how to make this shit.
Well, I just won't use it anymore. But what's the damage on it?
Hold on, I gotta scroll to the bottom of this fucking PDF.
All right.
It's 1d10 piercing. It can hold 4 bullets per until it needs to be reloaded.
Yep.
If anytime you roll a 1 with it, it misfires. And if you were proficient in Tinker's tools,
Oh, I think I have a pair of Tinker tools.
are you proficient in it? I know you have smithing tools.
I do have a Tinker's kit,
Okay.
so I wouldn't have taken it if I wasn't proficient in it.
Okay. So then you
Unless
could
I took
make
it from one of the
a-
kids that died.
I think you did. Or no, I think you took it from him.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
But either way, you'd need to make a. You'd have to roll a fucking check to fix it.
Yep.
And its range is 100 to 400.
Okay.
And if you were to buy one or sell one, it's 250 gold. To a person who knows what they are.
There we go.
And reloading it takes an action, by the way.
Yeah, but I could shoot it 4 times, so I'd probably just shoot it 4 times, drop it, and go straight to the crossbow. It's the same damage.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad you didn't call it the educator.
Oh my god. I should have, but I didn't.
American education. Sadly. Anything else?
I guess I'll just say on the way back, because I said I was walking with Overkill there. I guess on the way back, I just kind of occasionally look at him as if and just say, "I'm sorry."
I accept your apology.
Wow. I don't know if it's because I was expecting you to be a dick or not, but I wasn't expecting that.
That's cool.
Like I was expecting I accept your apology, but fuck you.
Fuck you, man.
I accept your apology, but fuck you, Bear, get him.
Bear, eat him.
But I like the way his
I'm
cat
a
fur tastes.
vegan.
I told you before, his cat fur tastes good.
I accept your apology, but fuck you. Injects him with the werewolf.
Fucking chloroform rags him with the werewolf shit.
I accept your apology, but look up in the sky at the cloud flipping you off.
That's some shit the Traveler might do, too.
Yeah.
Give you the fucking... Oh, God. I thought about something really horrible I could do if you ever pissed off the Traveler.
Didn't we already piss off a god?
That Frankenstein just gave me the double bird, and then lasers came out.
I
Oh,
mean,
no, I think
what god do you think you pissed off? Because, you pissed off the matron of Raven.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you pissed off the god of death.
Yeah, you done fucked up.
Basically, FaZe Core's character is gonna suffer when he dies.
And
It's not gonna be quick.
He's just gonna be in hell, and he's just gonna have to be like, "Oh, you like killing people with cinnamon, huh? Well, I have one better. Ever heard of cinnamon sticks? It's just jamming cinnamon sticks right up your ass."
No, Dave. Even if you in the back of the head, fucking of Mice of Men style, he wouldn't die automatically, and he'd be sitting there for like a month with the bullet still traveling through.
I'm just imagining like. she
That reminds me
reincarnated
that reminds me of the ending of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
Like
Oh, my-
anything that hurts him does it. Like the minute it hits him, it goes through to where it will stop, but it goes through in slow motion.
Yeah, it's
So,
it's like the ending of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And yeah, Willow gets really pissed because her lesbian girlfriend there died by this one dude who accidentally shot into the house, like it was a misfire.
Mhm.
So she got really pissed off and she became a witch like halfway through the season before that happened. So she used her witch powers to take a bullet, the bullet that killed her girlfriend, go into it slowly spun the bullet into the guy's head. It went all the way to the back of the head. Then she just ripped off all his skin.
Oh,
Yep, strung
lovely.
him up and just ripped off all his
So-
skin.
Slightly.
Lovely.
So I was more thinking of that one thing, that one X-Men movie. They were chosen.
Yeah, with the coin.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking coin. Yeah,
Do you know what
But,
happens to
no, I was
Frog
gonna-
when it gets hit by lightning?
The same as
thing
everything
that
else.
happens to everything else.
I was just imagining like Phase finally dies, but years later gets revived as that one idiot who thought you needed a soup spoon for the cinnamon challenge.
Oh God. You know, it's funny. I did the cinnamon challenge a while ago on my YouTube channel. It's actually not that bad. You just have to put it in your mouth and you have to swirl it around until it gets absorbed by all the liquid. Then you can swallow it. It's when people
That's
try to
what she
swallow
said.
it dry. It's not good.
That's what she said.
Yeah. No, you gotta swirl my dick around your mouth real hard.
Super dry.
All right, guys, is that it?
I guess so.
Yeah, for now, yeah, because holy shit.
And just because I finished watching Casablanca, we're just walking on the way back to the hotel. It's like, Tracker, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I trip him. I gotta trip him if he says that. Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
I trip you.
Roll sleight of legs.
Sleight of leg.
Roll sleight of hand, Dave. Blaze, roll perception.
And then if he does trip me, should I roll performance?
Oh man, the one
Well-
time my expertise roll is bad.
Now I roll perception.
Yeah.
You beat me by 1.
You see him start to trip you, so you walk. So you take a wide berth around him for a second.
Wait. My bear try. Oh my god! Barrington! My bear tries to trip him. Barrington, what have you done?
But no, you know what the best part about that is? Look at the dichotomy of that. A natural 20 and a natural 1.
Barrington! Barrington, why would you do that to him? Good boy, I'm gonna get a nice juicy steak tonight.
I keep
I'm
telling you,
vegan now.
I'm vegan.
Fucking Blaze is like, not only gets tripped, he doesn't trip to the ground, he trips to the sky.
I'd like to imagine that he trips and does like a cartwheel for like a couple feet,
And then hits
I'm
a
and then
wall.
lands on his.
Wait.
Ass.
I'm gonna roll performance to see what happens.
Still didn't beat
Sorry,
the sleight of hand roll.
What do I do?
I'll say you still fucking trip and you roll a couple times, but
I
I'll
still
say-
face plant, but I look good doing it.
I'll say you do the stereotypical sexy laying on the ground pose with like your hand on your head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the one that Junkrat does in Overwatch.
All right.
That pose. I'll say you do that at the end. To
Paint me
save-
like one of your French girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Or the mud flap model chicks for some reason.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I'm sorry that we're still in the same city.
we're leaving soon.
Yeah, like I assume you guys are gonna fucking go to Thornwood next week.
Yeah. I'll be out of school finally.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Cool.